Welcome to Modern Femme-ily with your host and resident lesbian, Cassie. Join her and our resident LGBTQIA plus ally, Molly, as they talk to women of all walks of life to discuss everyday matters of a woman's world. Join these lovely beauties every Friday at 8 p.m. to talk about hot topics, sensitive topics, but most of all, the real topics.
What's happening? Hold please, everybody. We're having some technical difficulties. There we go. Hi, lovely humans. Welcome to Modern Femme-ily, where you never know what's going to happen from the jump. So, that's just how it's going to go. You'll have to forgive me or forget. You never know what's going to happen by the end of the show. But hi, if you are new here, hello, my name is Cassie. I'm your resident lesbian here on Modern Femme-ily. And I'm going to just tell you, tonight is our Valentine's Day show and not your typical Valentine's Day show. So now is your warning and your time to grab your favorite cocktail, mocktail, warm beverage. I don't know. It was pretty warm here in north central Pennsylvania today. So you might want to grab your, favorite summertime beverage, whatever your choice is. And lock those kiddos in the bathroom, or my favorite, lock yourself in the bathroom and join us for the next hour while we talk about all things for Valentine's Day that's non-traditional to Valentine's Day. But I'm going to bring out my co-host, and then we have a very special guest. So let me bring out my co-host now. Here she comes.
Hello.
Hey, girl, hey.
Oh, my gosh. Lock your kids. I lost my shit when that black bar wouldn't come down.
I was hitting the wrong button, okay?
Oh,
I was like, why won't it go away? What's happening?
It was
wrong button.
And then the voice, it was hilarious. And I'm just like, of course. If it's gonna happen, it's gonna happen to us.
Yeah.
You're gonna see it. We're gonna laugh about it. Listen,
Yeah.
My stomach hurts. I laughed so hard. I wheezed, coughed. I laughed so hard. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Sorry.
It's gonna be that night, okay. One of those nights.
During our intro and our countdown, I was trying to open, because I'm eating dinner, of course, and I was trying to open some of my dipping sauce, and I couldn't get the tape off of it. I was like, oh, this is gonna be how I open the show, me trying to open my dipping sauce. It's just gonna be one of those shows.
Well, I knew it was going to be one of those shows when I had usually before the show, I usually have an idea of what my look is going to be like, at least a general aesthetic.
Right.
Right? So I had that coming in, and it was coming together until I got to the hair.
And yeah, you did do your hair 6 different times.
Yeah, she was like, bitch, I'm not going to cooperate. I don't care.
She's like, no, thank you.
I was like, fine, you're going to go in your trusty bun.
Right.
With some wispies down that are just wisping them away. But,
Hey.
So I knew it was going to be that kind of show. I just did. Yeah.
It's Friday.
I'm legit putting oil in my wispies.
Hey, you got to do what you got to do.
Because they're driving me crazy. So let's... Oh, see, I knew it. Trusty oil. Coming in handy.
Right.
Argan oil for you. There we go.
Not sponsored. Could be. Right? Not sponsored.
Well, I mean, that's an actual oil.
Oh, yeah. No,
it's
absolutely.
It's the name of an oil.
Yeah. I mean, I would take any of their sponsorships. I mean,
no, but that's an actual name of the oil.
No, I know. What I'm saying is any of the oil sponsorships. Look at these long, luscious locks. Molly has them too. We would love to be sponsored by a hair oil. I'm living it. I'm there. Anyway. So real quick before we jump into our special guest, should we tell people where they can find us?
Yes, you should.
Oh, I should. Okay. Well, first and foremost, people, you can find us on WLFE-DB.com or their Facebook, which is WLFE-DB Radio, and their LGBTQIA+ page, because we fall under all of those beautiful umbrellas.
We sure do.
But more importantly,
yep,
you can find us on our social media, which is Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube. all spelled the same way that it is up above us, except for Instagram, there is no dash between the E and the I. And, you ready?
Yeah. Don't forget to like, share, and subscribe.
Yes.
Don't forget.
Because you never know what's going to happen on our
for
show.
real. You don't. I mean, like we said, we come in with a topic or a general idea of what we want to talk about. And then my brain just goes, nope, not today. We're going to go down this rabbit hole. And you're like, yeah, this is a good topic because I have stuff I can talk about too. And then we're halfway through the show, we're like, oh, so love and happiness. Like,
yeah, like you never know what you're going to get. I mean, I almost just dropped honey mustard and chicken on my shirt and that would have sucked.
Oh,
so
yeah, would have.
You know, it is what it is. It's Dysfunction Junction leaving. No. It's Hot Mess Express leaving Dysfunction Junction.
There you go.
It's just what we are, you know. But anyway, I think we should bring out our super special guest. What do you think?
I mean, I think it's time to introduce Kat Hammock.
Here she goes.
Hey! What's up?
Hello, yet again.
Hello. Hi. How you doing?
Oh my gosh, listen, that accent reminded me. I'm listening to a podcast and it's about a town in Rhode Island. Their accents, amazing.
Great, right?
It's so good. I love it.
I love accents. Like I love where I work because there's so many accents. Like I work with a guy who was born in Peru, went to college there, and then moved to Russia for 20 years. So he speaks Spanish and Russian and Italian and and a couple other languages. He's just amazing, but it's so much fun to like listen to him speak Spanish to one person and then turn around and speak Russian to another person with his Spanish accent, but he's speaking Russian. And then an Italian comes over and they're speaking Italian. It's like, and French. He speaks French as well.
What?
I would be so confused.
Oh, like I can barely think in English. Most of the time it's just like pictures and sounds.
Yeah.
You know, like not even like, you know, honk, honk, this is a sound. No, it's like, you know, sounds.
Yeah.
Yeah, it definitely comes out in your personality too.
Oh, what? Really? No.
No.
I feel like my hair today kind of looks like Betty Boopish.
It's like super curly and cute. I'm loving it.
Yeah, I really like it. It's cute.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I like
Maybe I won't shave my head.
I was telling, no, I know. Well, I mean, I think you can, like, definitely you can pull off a shaved head. Like, I think anybody can.
Sure.
Thanks.
But I am liking your curls.
Oh, thanks.
I have always wanted curls. So I was on the TikTok and, of course, came across, like, this weird statistic that, like, it was, like, 35% of straight-haired people who actually think that their hair's straight isn't. Yeah. So I'm like, oh my gosh, please let me be in that statistic.
Let me be one of those random people where it's like.
Yeah, and I hoped against hope because my mom was calling me and was telling me, Molly, this is the weirdest thing. My hair's always been straight, but now it's curly. So I'm like, oh, maybe I have curly hair. So I did the curly girl method.
Uh-huh.
I don't.
No.
I don't have it.
Yeah.
One of these episodes, it's been a while since I did it, and it was kind of half-assed. So one of the episodes, I'll have to leave my hair natural so everyone can see.
Yeah. Well, I like the curly girl method for, like, these girls to have these luscious locks. And I guess the more you do it, the healthier and the luscious-ler, I don't know, that's not even a word, your hair and curls are. And, like, it's amazing.
Mm-hmm.
And I wanted to be that. And it's not.
Yeah. If I blow dry my hair, it's straight. If I just kind of throw a little mousse in it and scrunch it up just a little bit, this is what I get. Is like these fun little finger waves. Thank you, Mom. She has curly hair.
Yeah.
Which she got from my grandpa, who, when I met him, he was bald.
Huh?
He was a cowboy. Okay. So bald cowboy with the nickname of Curly. Nobody ever knew why until we saw baby pictures of him, ringlets.
Oh my God.
Oh, wow.
Yes. So cowboy named Curly. Like how,
Fun.
Yeah.
Yeah, if I put mousse and scrunched my hair, I'd have straight moussey hair.
Straight crunchy hair. You
Yes.
just straight crunch.
Right?
Like a Crespito.
Do you remember, I think it was like early 2000s when like the thing was to like put gel, like an enormous amount of gel in your hair, and it was like wet or like wet-ish, and then you would scrunch.
Uh-huh.
Yep.
And I should have known then. Like it was literally just crunchy, straight, wet, weird looking hair. I looked like I belonged on the Titanic in the frozen ocean. Like,
you can take one strand and the whole thing lifts up like
legit.
a whole board. It's like
literally, yes.
Yeah.
Like I could be like the freaking Titanic board for Halloween. My hair could be that in gel.
It could be the door that Jack and
Or the door, yeah, I thought it was like that.
What's your name? Rose, slide on. There you go.
Yes.
Oh my God.
It's so cold.
Oh my God.
Right, I'll never let go. I'll never let go.
I know, right?
Bloop,
Bitch,
bloop,
you let
bloop,
go.
bloop. She fell asleep.
Well, she never let go of her spirit.
Right.
Or the fucking necklace.
Yeah, legit. Until the end. Like, come on.
Bloop. Fucking kidding me? You can retire on that, bitch.
But she returned
Like
to
your
the place it was
grandkids.
supposed to be.
Whatever.
I'd have put that bitch in my mouth. Been like, nope, you are never leaving me. Nope. It's staying with me forever. If I fall asleep, I'm choking on this shit. I'm gonna die either way.
Okay, this is how weird my brain is. You said you put it in your mouth. I was like, oh my gosh, what if you break a tooth though?
My dirty mind went straight to dirty places.
Oh, of course. Of course. And I'm like, what?
Yeah. Put it in your mouth, Cassie.
Right, says the lesbian on the show.
Yeah, right,
You can put things in your mouth too.
I mean,
you just snorted.
the best part about this show is my wife is sitting in the living room and I can hear her laughing. It's fun.
Huh.
There's a delay, so it's taking her a minute, but it's great.
Oh my gosh, yes, the same is happening with me and Charles. Yes, in the living room. I'm in like my bedroom, in this middle room, and I can hear me, but at a delay, and it's very distracting. Like literally before the show, like before you brought me on, as you were saying, I'm gonna bring on my co-host. I'm like, Charlie, shut the middle door! Like texting him, like ferociously.
Well, that's okay. I don't know if the audio picked it up, but literally I hear this little voice. Sorry. You're okay, sweetie. Enjoy the show. Oh my God.
Mm-hmm.
I know, because like my cheeks are gonna start hurting from like laughing so hard. And then
Well, this happens every time that I come on here, I swear.
I know.
Right, we spent literally 20 minutes of the show just laughing.
Mm-hmm.
It's great. I love it.
Yeah, because it's therapy. It's therapeutic laughter.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
Best medicine.
Well, and this show wouldn't have happened if it weren't for you, Kat, because this was your idea.
Thank you.
Yeah. No.
Wait, what show? That Valentine's Day show?
Yes, Molly, the Valentine's Day show.
I'm sorry. I thought like you meant like the entirety of Modern Family. I was like, bitch, you had nothing to do with it. Like,
No, that's your guys' baby.
No,
I
the
just
theme.
say that an offshoot.
I was like, did you guys know each other before this?
Surprise!
You know what's funny is that all happened in like 2.5 seconds. So that whole thought process. And that's why I asked. What?
Girl, you're gonna mess up my mascara.
Right.
We're all talking and having a sweet moment, and Molly's like, bitch, no, was it?
The look of confusion on her face. She was like, the fuck are you talking about, bitch?
Listen, this is why I can't play poker and why I'm so glad that a lot of my meetings I'm not on camera. I don't have to check my face.
Yeah, my bosses know exactly what's going on in my brain because of my face.
Yeah,
my face is
I don't.
What?
My dad always said, because like we rodeo competitionally. What the heck, Molly?
Competitionally, that's the word. It's a Mollyism.
Yes, Mollyism.
Unfortunately, there are like mind games, and there's ways you can make people really anxious, and it's a political type thing. So
yeah,
he's like, you have to have a poker face. I was like, Dad, I don't have a poker face. He's like, well, then you're gonna get eaten alive. I was like, nah, because that shit doesn't affect me, so I'm fine. And I was.
because you are the unsinkable Molly Brown.
Absolutely.
Absolutely. She has always been my unsinkable.
You know. Shit don't get me down.
No. I'm just gonna say it, Molly. I love you, but probably because most of the time you're like, "What?"
I know. I know.
Huh?
But I love that about you, because like I wish I could be like, "Huh?"
Squirrel.
But what's funny is I can and then pull it together real quick.
Right.
Like then I'm like, oh, okay.
You replay the tape really quick. Oh yeah, that's what you said.
Right.
Hi.
Yeah.
Just a second, there was a delay in the tape.
No, there is, dude. And that's exactly what's in my head is like this wheel of like just tape wheel of like, anyway, yeah. Movies playing basically. It's crazy in there, guys.
I just imagine like a carousel with like different screens on it. So she's got like 15 movies going at once.
Yep.
Those are like my memories.
Yep. Me sometimes like the wheel's running, but the hamster's dead.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Yep.
Oh yeah.
Lights are
the
on.
wheel's still spinning, but the hamster's dead.
It's like, I'm just
lights are on. Ain't nobody fucking home.
Nope.
Not even sure anybody lives there anymore.
No, it's abandoned warehouse.
Right.
And it's haunted.
That's the truest statement ever.
There's creaking and, weird shit goes on all the time. Voices coming out of nowhere.
You hear them too?
That's your mind?
I do.
What?
Oh my God. Oh, yeah.
I'm glad I'm not alone.
Well, I mean, it makes sense.
I have a whole committee up there.
I feel like that's what I pictured. That's what I pictured up in your head. Yeah.
Yeah. There's committee. Like, there's usually a drag show going on or, Yeah. Sometimes there's little competitions. Like, I compete with myself on how fast I can build things. And so in my head, like, Cassie and I were talking about Glow Up. And it's like, here's your project. And time starts now. And like, that's what totally goes through my head. And like, I'll look at the clock. Okay, you have half an hour left. Fuck.
Right.
Like there's game shows going on in my head.
No, facts.
Yeah.
Hey, whatever gets you through.
Huh?
I said, whatever gets you through.
Yeah.
Real.
Yeah. Like it could be a monotonous job.
Yeah.
Mind-numbingly.
Whatever gets you through life too. Like,
I like it.
I mean, sometimes I just let the voices take over, and I'm like, "Your turn."
Right? Tag out.
Your turn.
Somebody tag out.
Yep. Tag, you're
Like-
fucking it.
It's like tag team wrestling.
Yep. Like, I don't want to do this anymore. It's your turn. Autopilot. I'm like a freaking Tesla. Just put myself
Yo,
on
if
autopilot.
only.
Huh?
That would be the best. If you could put yourself like legit on autopilot.
No, I wouldn't want that.
For like a hot second? Heck yeah, I
Dude,
would.
I can't even use cruise control.
My
Right?
car doesn't have it.
I mean,
Yeah. Like, I drive down from Salt Lake to St. George, which I swear to you is a straight road that goes just south for 4.5 hours. And there's, Rosie's like, oh, yeah, I used the cruise control for like 3 hours. I'm like, I can't do it.
oh, dude, my foot, no.
I
use
can't do it.
cruise
It's like,
control.
I need to be in control of this vehicle. Like, it's
Yeah.
a vehicle. It's a weapon. I need to be in control.
So I get really weird and like I play it like a video game. Cause like I can control it kind of on the console,
Yeah.
on the steering wheel or whatever. And here comes my train. Anyway, so it's like fun, and then and then me and my road rage, which I'm trying to work on, and like
Really?
you people are in my way and ruining my cruise control, especially when you're on the freeway.
Yeah.
But I've actually, like, when I first learned how to drive, I didn't let myself use cruise control and made myself learn how to keep a speed with my foot.
Oh yeah.
Yeah.
So
Yeah.
No,
I'm not one of those
absolutely.
assholes in the fast lane that's like up, down, up, down. I'll make myself puke if that's the case. Like, no, it's a
Yeah.
steady speed. Yeah,
I
my
mean,
car
shit,
doesn't have cruise control.
My first car didn't have cruise control.
Yeah, my current one doesn't.
It
Reese
wasn't
hates
enough.
it.
It didn't even have a radio. I had a boombox in it.
Lean in the back seat and be like, boop, boop, boop.
No, listen, I had a Cadillac. That motherfucking boombox was up in the middle console area because it could fit. That Cadillac was so big. I'm not kidding. And that's what we played our CDs on.
Right? Molly's
Yeah.
in her hoopty with her boombox.
Legit.
My first car had a tape deck, but I'm also older than you guys, so.
My
My
first
sister's-
stereo had an 8-track and a record player.
Ooh. Okay. Game on. Game on.
I hear what you're saying. I got you. I understand.
My dad still has his 8-track player in the garage.
Nice.
My car, mind you, had a radio or whatever, but it was a fuck. I'm losing my mind, guys. My words are just like jumbled up all in there. It was a tape player. That was what it was, but it didn't work. So my solution was to bring my CD player. But
I mean,
yeah, and
you
it
gotta
would just sit right in the middle.
you gotta do what you gotta do. Like,
Yeah, right up front
you can't be cruising around town with no music.
with
like,
no music.
yeah.
When I needed
Especially
to-
on those old country back roads.
Ooh, especially in Oregon because they're
Mhm.
long, slightly windy, just the right kind.
Yep.
It is. It's a thing. And you just go
Thing.
driving, and it's
Oh,
so
yeah.
nice. Yeah.
Yeah.
We used to do it here too. Like, we would just either travel in packs or we'd all pack into a car and just drive around because in the middle of nowhere, what else are you supposed to do?
Yeah.
Cat,
What?
do you remember the Honda Mafia? Listen, it was
These
like Friday and
motherfuckers.
Saturday nights. It was early 2000 or 2007, 2008.
Yeah.
Well, no, because we were working at the mall, so it would have been later than that. Anyway, it doesn't matter. They would
It was like 2009.
Okay, probably.
Yeah.
That makes more sense. They come and park their Hondas at the mall, like have their hoods up, and then when the mall would close, they would go and like race them.
Yeah.
This is not Fast and the Furious, bro. I'm gonna need you to stop.
And then one time, my friend, her nickname was Meatloaf Candy. she had a Honda van, and we're like, dude, let's go try and be in the Honda Mafia. So we went to the mall with all these cars, and mind you, it's like midnight, and like we have the van door open, and we're like, we have a Honda, can we join? They legit get in their cars and leave, and we're like, go after him. So we're like driving in the parking lot of the mall, like, okay, not going fast, mind you, but like we're trying to get up and like beside them because I have my door open. I was like, why can't we be friends?
I want to be part of your club.
We were not let in. So.
Oh, Meatloaf Candy.
Yes, I know.
Ah.
It was Tiffany, but her nickname was Meatloaf Candy. I don't know.
Okay.
It was fun.
I mean, she wanted to be part of the Honda Mafia with her minivan, so
It was so
I like her
funny.
already.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well,
Oh, it was so funny.
At work now we have these guys that have these. I'd never heard of it before because I'm not from a city. They're called stance cars, which means they're like super lowered, like low profile, like.
Okay.
It's like, I'm thinking like sleek, but like real low to the ground.
Real low to the ground, and like they have the lights, they're underlit, and
But I say
things
back
like
in
that.
my day, we
Right?
just called them lowriders.
Yeah,
Is that
so
what
they're
it
like
is?
that to where they can't even go over speed bumps because they'll. You should see
Bottom
these
out.
motherfuckers in the snow. I can't stop laughing. They pull into the parking lot and it looks like a giant donut on the front because like the snow is just plowing up.
Oh my god.
And if it snows too much, I swear to God, every single one of them calls in sick.
Well, yeah. I mean, more than an inch of snow. What are they supposed to do? Like,
Get your snowshoes out, bitch, and start walking.
right,
Mhm.
put that low profile lowrider on some skis and get your ass to work.
Right? Like, they make snowboards. All you do is do.
Strap them on and let's go. Good Lord.
Come on, Julio, let's go.
Yeah, no.
No,
Mm-mm.
I couldn't with no. I used to always want like the tricked out car, and like I had a cousin who he had like a vinyl business, and I was like, oh, like you can do whatever you want to my car, blah 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 blah. And now I'm looking back, like I was stupid. I live in the country. Like, why did I want to do all that nonsense to my car? Now I'm just like, does it have 4 tires and an engine? Does it run? And does it need an oil change? Like,
No, listen, you can call me bougie. I have to have an air conditioner.
well, yeah.
Yeah. I had to have an air conditioner.
It's just miserable driving in the summer. I can't do it.
Yeah.
It's not this air in my hair, flowy music video.
No
crap. That's no. My face is sweating. My neck is sweating. Everything is sweating.
Like if I'm driving and I get out and there is a sweat silhouette of where I was sitting, things have gone horribly wrong.
Yeah.
Well, and then literally you put the window down, and I'm not kidding. It's like,
yeah, and then it just sticks to your face because you're sweaty.
Yeah.
Yes.
Nope.
I had a car that didn't have heat once. That was fun.
No, not in Pennsylvania.
Yeah,
Dude,
every
it
once
gets
in a
freaking
while.
cold there.
Yeah, and it was winter time when I found out it didn't have heat. And every once in a while I could get it to turn on, but I had to I have one of those really long ice scrapers with like the brush on one side and the scraper on the other.
Yeah.
Like 5 feet long, I swear. I would have it like wedged in between the seat and the console, and I would just tip it towards me, and it would hit the fan under the dashboard. And if I hit it just right, it would turn on.
Yo, I had a friend
MacGyver.
who we were going to beauty school.
Yeah.
She didn't have heat either, and she would use a heated blanket and like plug it into like where the cigarette lighter used to go in her car. Yeah.
Hey, that's kind of smart.
Yeah, and that's what she used because she didn't have the money to like fix it right yet because we were in school.
Yeah.
My second time going to freaking beauty school.
Oh, that time you went to beauty school. Not the time with me.
Mind you, it wasn't the second time was not because I did not graduate the first time. I graduated the first time. I worked.
Yeah, you did. I was
And
there.
then I had to go back to school because they didn't recognize my hours.
Yeah, because you came to Pennsylvania. Welcome to Pennsylvania. You have to go to school a second time and pay for it again.
Yeah, no reciprocity there.
So I did not look that up. Also, I was 22, so why would I?
Right. At that point, you're just like, I feel like a 22.
Sounds like a good idea. Move across the country.
Well, and when you asked me, I was like, go, get out of Douglas County. Go, go, go. Yeah.
I mean, Abby, I needed to be here.
Yeah.
Hello.
You needed to
Right?
go. Yeah, right.
But,
I'm glad you went.
what?
Yeah, I'm proud of you.
Oh, hey, thanks.
Hey, you're welcome.
Proud of you too, girl.
Hey, thanks. Proud of you too, Cass.
I think I'm proud of you myself. Well, unfortunately, we have goofed off our first half hour of the show, which I love every second of.
Weird. How'd we do that?
I know, right? How'd that happen? I don't get it.
Mm-hmm.
I mean, y'all are along for the ride, so if you're watching and enjoy, share. If you don't, keep on scrolling, because we us, and that's just how it's going to be. So, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, and when we come back, we're going to talk about how Kat was the mastermind behind today's episode, and I clarified for Molly for today's episode. And we'll get on topic, so we can talk about that. Like I said, it's a non-traditional Valentine's Day, so things are a little different, but that's okay, because different is not bad.
We're in a pandemic. Everything's different.
Exactly. So, but we're going to take a quick commercial break, and we will be back in just a few moments. I just got to find our commercial. Found it. Be right back.
Hey guys and dolls, this is Casey DeVille, the better half of DeVille Inc., Baltimore, Maryland. If you're ever in Baltimore, stop in and see me and Tony. Invisible Brie, 5920 Eastern Avenue, Baltimore, Maryland, 21224. Give us a call if you're in the area at 410-400-9641, or look us up on the web at DeVilleInc.com. DeVille Inc., where we specialize in you.
Try again, buddy. Try again. Yay! Okay. Oh yeah, good job. Oh.
Oh, yeah. Life just got sweeter now that WLFE-DB has merchandise. Show your support by purchasing your t-shirts for WLFE, Paratalk Radio, Inside the Drag Closet, and more. But it doesn't stop there. T-shirts, coffee mugs, tanks, buttons, cloth bags, and more. Go to WLFE-DB.com. On the top bar, click on the merchandise tab and bam, there you go. You got merch. Support the shows. WLFE-DB.com. You're listening to WLFE-DB Radio. Now back to our program.
Hello.
We're back.
We're back. I'm not sure if we just don't have any comments tonight or if it's not working, but we don't have anything in our comment section. I kind of feel like I'm not being loved. I don't know. Who knows?
Well, we know at least Charlie and Reese are watching, so
Yeah, no, absolutely. See? Yeah.
we know there's two.
Yeah. But so let's hop into topic. And so, Kat, tell everybody how you came up with this topic and how we made it happen.
So Valentine's Day is Monday.
Mm-hmm.
And when I was raising kids and was married, sorry, the person, not the being married. I loved making a big deal out of Valentine's Day, making heart-shaped pancakes, and I would send the boys, flowers and candies to school. And because when I grew up, my mom and dad made a big deal about Valentine's Day with us. And then being single the last 3 years, like Valentine's Day has a completely different meaning now.
Yeah.
I don't have that significant other.
Right.
I don't have school-age kids that, I can send them Valentines and things like that. So, and with, seeing things on social media where it's, get your Valentine this, get your Valentine that. As a single person, I feel overwhelmed with you have to be in a couple, you have to be in a relationship, you have to, and I don't want to. I don't want to be in a relationship for the sake of being in a relationship.
Yeah.
I enjoy my time by myself. I enjoy the fact that when I get home, I'm the only one I have to take care of. Well, okay, there's Fergus, but
you choose to take care of him.
I choose.
And it's her cat, by the way. Like,
right.
Yes. Sir Fergus, the little Maine Coon.
He's so cute.
He's so fluffy. So fluffy, I can die.
Just don't pick him up and shake him like that. He's a big cat. He might bite you.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when I do that. He doesn't like it when I do the beginning of the Lion King thing either. Yeah. So my idea was self-love and how to celebrate your singlehood and your being okay and being in love with the spot that you're in right now.
Right.
The space that you hold right now.
Hello. I'm like the expert in that.
I know you
28 years of singletum over here.
I know. You and you inspire me, Molly. Like, even though you're younger than me. No, you do. You always were like, I am confident in the fact that I don't have to be with someone. I was trained old school, and it was like, you grow up, you get married, you be in a relationship. That's just,
whatever. Yeah. Well,
that's how they were raised.
I wasn't okay with that for the longest time. Like, and it was, so yeah, like I had to learn to be okay with myself and be single, right? And go through these jealousies or the wants or the things that I need that. So
Yeah.
dude, I totally know what you're going through.
Yeah.
And just being bombarded with it, and it's
well, and especially as a woman, it's like, get into a relationship and you are identified by your partner.
Yeah.
You are so many years my identity was completely wrapped up in being this person's partner, being this person's mother, being this person's this, being this person's that, being somebody else's something.
Mm-hmm.
And not just standing on my own and being me.
Mm-hmm.
Right.
My mom never lived on her own. Well, she did for a tiny bit, and then I came along. So it's like she has always had someone there. And my sister, she like, okay, graduated college, I'm moving to Utah because I like rock climbing. And she did it. And she was single for a long time and then, you know, met Clay and they got married and have this amazing relationship. But there's times when they don't see each other for almost a month because of his work. But she still doesn't let her identity be wrapped up in who he is. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Like,
Yeah.
it just, yeah. So my whole thing was treating yourself, treating your single self. Not saying that you can't do this as a married person or being in a relationship, but it's like, I love that Cassie's wife got her an organizational thing because she knew that's something that she needed and something that she wanted. I went and got myself an organization thing because I was like, you know what? This is something that I need and I want, and I'll set myself goals and I'll treat myself.
Yeah.
Right.
Because nobody else is going to treat me.
Right.
Me.
Yeah. Well, I think it's so important, you know, even if you are in a relationship or you're married, you know, taking that you time and doing something for you that you want to do, not necessarily that your partner wants to do, but doing it for you just because you want to do it or you want to have it or whatever the case may be, something for yourself. You know, I think it should be celebrated.
Absolutely. And I try to take that to the next level. I don't have someone here to take care of me. I work very long hours. By the time I get home, I have spent 11, sometimes 12 hours away from my house. I get home, I'm tired. I don't want to think anymore.
Right.
Yeah.
I spend Sunday preparing for the week for my meals. So I'll cook up a big chicken and a butternut squash and I'll cut it all up. So that way when I come home, this is something that I do, this my self-care, self-love. I have all my meals prepped and ready to go. So that way it's just I can grab it, throw it in the microwave, warm up the soup, whatever, but little things make my life so much easier. And I'm learning that is like a great way to do self-care.
Yeah.
You know, it's not just having that amazing bubble bath or taking an extra long shower or treating myself to a pedicure, which, oh God, I love. And I do treat myself to those things.
Right.
But this daily self-care that builds up my confidence and helps me get the rest and the downtime that I need.
Yeah.
That's amazing. I don't want to spend an hour cooking dinner. I don't want to.
Right.
Yeah.
Because by then it's time for me to go put the chickens to bed. And then I got to take a shower and go to bed.
Yeah. Well,
right.
It's finding something that works for you and your schedule.
Yeah.
And what you need to, and I think of it almost like, and I'm not coming up with this. I've read this or I watched this somewhere. I can't really pinpoint where it came from right now, but it's like, it's almost like you think of yourself as like past, present, and future, right? So your present self is always like, why didn't I, like in the past, why didn't I do this? So then you think to yourself, as your present, I'm going to do this so my future self will like me and then will thank me. And that's kind of like how I get through some of like, because I have trouble with like self-care. Like sometimes I forget to brush my teeth.
I mean,
it'll be like,
it happens.
Like the day after, I'm like, oh crap. I didn't brush my teeth yesterday. Crap. You know, and it just happens. So I'm like, I'm gonna brush my teeth. So like future me is like, yeah, girl, you did it.
Right. We did it yesterday.
Right.
Absolutely. And that's why I do the meal prep that I do, because it's like
Yeah.
my future self that, with my job, I have to use not only my body, like physical work, but it's a lot of brain work too, to keep everything organized and making sure that I'm getting everything wired correctly. Because if I don't, like, people could literally die. Like,
Right.
I work on trains, like they
Yeah, but
carry
you've been
humans.
trained on it, so like you know what you're doing.
Yeah, but by the
Yeah.
time I get off work, my brain is so
Well,
fried.
of course, because you've
Yeah.
used it at full capacity
Right.
all day.
Right.
Yeah, it's like my brain's been like for 10 plus hours, and by the time I get home, I'm like, meh.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah. I think if I had been taught at a younger age to do these little things for myself, I think life would have been so much easier. And I can't kick myself because I'm learning, and
I was gonna say,
everything is
because I think
process.
that everything in your life has led you to this point.
Absolutely.
So, like, you can't change your past experiences, but you can definitely change your future.
Right. Well,
Absolutely.
and I think back to like my past self, my early 20s self.
I was stupid.
There's no way in hell I would have been mentally capable of self-love at that point in time. Like,
Well, I didn't even know what that was.
yeah.
I mean, I think I thought I did, but my lack of self-esteem, my lack of self-confidence, really didn't allow me to do that.
Right.
Yeah.
Because a lot of people, one, either don't know how, or two, like for myself, a lot of times if I'm going to spend money on myself, or I'm going to treat myself to a day out, or whatever the case may be, I get guilty. Like, I feel like, I would rather give this or pay for someone else to do something, or give something to someone else. Like, I feel guilty a lot of times for treating myself. And I've had to beat myself up to allow myself to do that and be like, it's okay for you to take care of you.
Yeah. And
Well,
it's just ridiculous in this day and age that we have to tell ourselves, okay, this is a treat for you. You were a good girl. You paid your bills on time.
well,
Right.
we live in a treat
You did
society.
that. And it's like such bullshit patriarchal that we've got to do something different.
Yeah. Well, and you were saying earlier, like you see it on social media, you see it everywhere. I was talking earlier. I'm not sure if you were on with us when I was talking about this before we started the show. I have seen so many dating app commercials of make sure you get your Valentine's Day now, like your Valentine now, who will be your Valentine. I'm like, fuck that. Like, if I were single, I'm not looking for someone for Valentine's Day.
Right.
Like, I don't want someone just to say, oh, I went on a date for Valentine's Day. Who cares? Like, I could take myself for dinner. I could get my girlfriends together and we could have dinner. Like, I'm okay with getting a pizza for Valentine's Day. Like, I don't care.
I am taking myself to the local little Indian restaurant because they make an amazing doll. And it's so yummy. And they have garlic naan. And so that's going to be my Valentine's Day dinner to myself.
Yeah.
Because why the fuck not?
Thank you.
And I have been bombarded with the dating apps, and that, like, oh my God, they're starting to send me like 40 and over dating apps, farmers only. I'm like, the fuck? Just because I have chickens doesn't mean I'm a farmer,
Right. I don't like, what social media are you on that you're getting all this stuff? I think maybe because I'm not on
Facebook.
like a lot of social media, and maybe just only on TikTok, and like I stream anything. I'm like, I have not seen anything about Valentine's Day. Actually, I forgot about it.
Yeah, no, I see a lot of it on Facebook and on TikTok. I see a lot of it too.
Really? I don't know if it's my
Yeah.
algorithm's just really good. I have not seen it, but
I'm like, I literally have married pity mama in my like bio on TikTok. Like, I do not subscribe to anything dating, like relationship. No,
Right.
like I'm on like lesbian TikTok, gay TikTok, and tattoo TikTok. Like, what part of that tells you I want to be on a dating side of TikTok?
Right. Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
no, thank you. I'm good.
I've even started getting emails. Mm-hmm. Oh, yeah. Don't want to die alone.
no, get out.
Seriously. What? Yeah. So it's like all of the things are coming at me like, you're gonna die alone. I'm like, no, I won't. I'll have cats.
I mean,
I'm not gonna die alone. Cats and plants.
Right.
Well, you'll have your community with you. You're not gonna die alone.
Right.
Kat, you're not a lone person. You have friends.
I'm not. I have a beautiful tribe. I have a beautiful, beautiful, colorful, diverse tribe. And I love my tribe. And I know that if I get hurt, if something happens to me, I know I'm going to be just fine.
Right,
I just happen to live alone. I
Right.
happen to not be in a relationship. And it's by choice. I get offers. I choose this life because this life suits me right now. And I don't give a fuck if it doesn't suit somebody else and their standards of me. Because fuck you and fuck your standards. This is me. This is my fucking life.
Yep. Well, and
that should be a t-shirt. This is my fucking life.
Right. Molly and I were talking earlier, and because everyone's like, oh, I want to hook up for Valentine's Day. Okay, so if that's your prerogative, go to a bar, hook up with somebody, go on Tinder, go on a dating app, hook up with someone. If it's not your prerogative, go to the local sex shop, get yourself some toys, and call it a day. Like, treat yourself to something that you're going to enjoy, not going to catch feelings for, and stick around when you don't want them there.
Well, enjoy.
Right, that's why I have my
time
toys.
and time again.
Right.
Not just one-stop shop.
Right.
It's time and time again.
Thank you. Like,
yeah.
That is the best self-love ever. Like,
can be. Absolutely.
It doesn't bitch, and you can put it in a drawer, and you're not going to get, charges for it. Because if you try folding something else up and put it in a drawer, you might catch charges for that.
Only if you get caught.
I mean, that's
I mean, y'all don't know. You got cigarettes over here.
I've been listening to a crime podcast. I'm pretty sure I'm good. I can get away with it.
Molly's the friend that you want to call if you have to hide a body, because she listens to so many crime podcasts that she knows how to do it.
Yes, so do I.
Great.
And we both are from Oregon, and we're farmers, so it's like we know how to put a body in a septic tank.
Don't give my secrets away.
Molly's like, shit, now I gotta change my story.
I mean, I
it's hard. Really? I go hiking a lot. Whoever finds the bodies. Hikers do. Know why? Because we fucking put them there.
Right.
I don't know where it came from, officer.
My own body. What is this?
Right? What's this? It's the asshole at work. Weird.
Don't know how he got out here by himself.
Right.
Mm-hmm. With a bag of lye and a tree falling on him.
I can at least say I know what not to do.
Right. Well, we just jumped out. We went from folding someone up and putting them in a drawer from self-love to hiding bodies and finding bodies. Cheers to our conversations tonight.
Sometimes, getting rid of the body is self-love.
Self-love. Yeah.
That,
I mean, signing those divorce papers was self-love.
right?
Mm,
Realizing the
Yep.
fact that I didn't marry an ex, couple of them. That was self-love.
right?
I just waited 28 years for mine. That was self-love.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, bitches, I was single. Charlie was my first relationship, my first serious relationship. I went on some dates, and they were awful. I had some flings, and they were awful. So I was like, at that point in time, I literally was like, you know what? I'm okay. I'm gonna be single. I kind of had a crush on someone, and then a friend of mine was like, "You really need to be my friend." And I was like, "No, I like somebody else." And then she talked me into it, and here we are today. So, anyway, so that was weird, but yeah.
I am very glad she talked you into it.
Right?
Yeah.
Me too.
Yeah.
Right.
He's adorable.
Yeah.
He's a keeper.
And he feeds you, which makes me happy.
Dude. So
Food
good.
and alcohol. He delivers
Right?
drinks on Friday nights.
He does. That he does.
Yes.
Yeah. But
He takes
Molly,
very good care.
Mhm.
you hit it right on the head. You 28 years of self-love and self-care, waiting for
Hold on.
your equal.
Wasn't 28 years of self-love and self-care, because a lot of those years was a lot of desperation, a lot of jealousy, a lot of dark times of not understanding why, one, people weren't meeting my standards, or two, the people I didn't like me back. That was what I was met with a lot. So there were some really dark times and some hard times, and it took a lot to get there, but I did, and
Yeah.
I'm still working through it. But yeah, definitely towards like the later, my mid-20s, I didn't give a shit anymore, and it was so much fun.
Right. But that's the thing. You didn't settle. You didn't lower your standards. You didn't say, "Oh, well, I don't want to be alone, so I'm going to take I'll just say the creepy guy, you know who I'm talking about." I didn't go for them.
Yeah.
Because you were holding out for who you deserved and who deserved your love.
Right.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And
Well,
you have that now.
I'm a very difficult person too. Like the
Really?
people that know
You?
me,
Huh.
I am a ride or die. I will do anything for you if you can put up with some of my bullshit.
Right.
Like the fact that you're an absolutely horrid morning person.
Yeah.
Sure is.
And a little bit of a slob.
Only in my room. In the common areas.
Look at her get defensive.
Because you would come in my room. Listen, you would come in my room with coffee, and then you would bitch because my room was messy. But I was like, this is my space, so leave me
Bitch,
alone.
do you know how many times I almost died giving you coffee?
And the bathroom, I was really bad at putting.
Oh, and that was our shared space.
It was.
We actually
But the
had one
kitchen?
couch that was our laundry basket. Mm-hmm.
No.
Yes, we did. The floral couch.
Yeah, but that wasn't our laundry basket because we sat on that because that was a comfortable.
No.
couch.
We sat on the other couch.
No, I'm telling you, because I love that floral couch. I will argue, and we're almost out of time. I will argue to the day I die.
Fine.
That
We
couch
did
was,
have
like,
one
my
couch
favorite
that was the laundry basket.
The
No,
floral couch.
we had one couch was a laundry basket. Yeah, there was always laundry on it, whether it was folded laundry or piles of laundry. There was always one couch.
I don't know what you're talking about. That did not happen.
Those must have been Molly's early 20s, and she was drunk the whole time.
Yes, she was.
I was. I mean,
Yeah.
that's what you're supposed to do, right? That's what they said. So I
And I was there with
I'll
you.
look it up.
I was in my 30s, so.
I mean,
I know.
forget it. Whatever. Well, kids, I would love to let you argue for the rest of the night, but it is.
I know.
So we will have to. Okay, so I'm going to task you both. Molly, you probably won't be able to because you suck at taking pictures.
Yeah.
So We're going to have to see if we can find pictures of said floral couch that was a laundry basket so we can prove.
There was no pictures.
Yes, there is. I have pictures because I had birthday parties at that house, and I have pictures
Not
of us
while I
laying
was
on
living
that
there.
floor. What?
Not while I was living there. That was
Yes.
Cassie.
No.
No.
Yes, because Kate was
Nuh-uh.
there. I'm telling you. I'm
All right.
telling you.
Well, I've thrown down the gauntlet, so we have to find pictures,
Okay.
but we don't have time for our evening thoughts, so we're just going to tell everybody where they can find us, and then we're going to say goodnight. So,
and celebrate love.
Yes. But make sure you check us out on our WLFE-DB.com. You can find us on our Facebook, which is WLFE-DB Radio. You can also find us on their LGBTQIA+ page, because why? We fall under all of those beautiful umbrellas. Most importantly, make sure you check us out on our social media, our Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube, all spelled the same way as up above, except for Instagram, there's no dash between the E and the I. And Molly, take her away.
Don't forget to like and share and subscribe.
Yes, because you never know what goofy shenanigans are going to pop off on our shows.
Yep.
So, but we are an interactive podcast. You can find us every Friday at 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. We're on Facebook and YouTube. We stream live. But if you have questions, comments, or show ideas, please feel free to email us at modernfemily@gmail.com, all one word. Or you can message us on our Modern Femme-ily Facebook page as well. So make sure you check us out there. Check us out every Friday at 8 p.m. Unless something comes up, like sickness, mental health,
or
breaks.
Sometimes I just need to rest and I don't want to be on for the whole night. So we're going to take a me day.
Yeah, we believe in self-love. We believe in mental health. So sometimes you just got to take a break. But with that being said, whether you are single, taken, somewhere in between, make sure you celebrate Valentine's Day for you. And you give yourself some love. Yes. And most importantly, we all love you. So happy Valentine's Day from us here at Modern Femme-ily, and we will see you next week. Bye, everyone.
Bye.